Hello, this is Jenny from Healing the Wounded Heart. To be wise means, of course, that we have knowledge, sense, insight, or perception. So you could say that we have general good judgment about how to deal with any given situation. Now, I think that we would probably all agree that wisdom does seem to come to us more as we age. I don't know about you, but I have done some rather stupid things in the past, even thinking that at the time what I was doing was really the right thing to do. One of the biggest mistakes that I ever made was telling my family by letter, whilst I was at Bible college, that the terrible accident which had happened to another family member was basically allowed by God to draw them all to himself. Now, at the time, I was young and obviously lacking in wisdom. I showed the letter to a fellow student, someone whom I trusted, and she thought that it was the right thing to do too. So what did I do? In my and her absolute lack of wisdom, I went ahead with it. And of course, not surprisingly, it didn't go down very well. I am so sorry that I ever did such a stupid thing. Of course, we all make silly mistakes from time to time, don't we? After all, we are only human. And we are so grateful that God forgives us, aren't we? I also remember more recently a younger believer who doesn't know me very well at all suddenly asked me out of the blue if there was something wrong with me because for some reason I didn't seem to be my normal self in their eyes. Of course, I appreciated this person's kindness, but their perception was wrong. Now, having said this, I am of course aware that the Apostle Paul said of Timothy in 1 Timothy chapter 4 verse 12, "Don't let anyone look down on you because you are young, but set an example for the believers in speech, in conduct, in love, in faith, and in purity." I guess what I'm really trying to say is that younger people always need older and wiser people around them. But, of course, we all need the wisdom of others, don't we? No matter what age we may be. So then, let's continue to seek wisdom from God and through his word and also through others too. At the end of the day, God, of course, is our ultimate source of wisdom. And James reminds us of this in James chapter 1, verse 5. If any of you lack wisdom, you should ask God, who gives generously to all without finding fault, and it will be given to you. So may God pour out more and more of his wisdom into our hearts, into our minds, through his word and through others, so that we won't make so many stupid mistakes again. God bless you all. Amen.